They used to be the last place a man wished to find himself, playing diaper games and swapping stories in the middle of a baby shower. But guess what? Showers are going co-ed. Event designer Tara Wilson is back to help us think outside the box. Since when have these gone co-ed, Tara?
Well, they've always been co-ed, but they're becoming even more trendy now because the guys like to be involved. I mean, from the beginning to the end. So they want to come to the shower too, but you do need to make it unique and fun so that the guys don't get bogged down in all the girls' stuff.
Yeah, so it starts with the invitation.
Yeah, and you know, when you're thinking about the decor for your party, you also want to think about the invitation, and you want it to be very reflective of the couple, because you're not only honoring mom at this particular shower, but you're honoring dad as well. So we've chosen 3 different invitations with different themes, so you want it to be reflective of their personality. Again, it's about making the party personal. So one of the things I like to recommend is that you get colorful frames, again coordinating with the party theme. This one happens to be zebra and yellow, and frame black and white photos of the parents so people can see what they used to look like and maybe kind of guess what their new baby's going to look like.
Cute.
Of course, you're probably going to be serving some alcohol, but let's not forget about the pregnant mom. So you want to make sure that you do a mommy mocktail, and then you also do a cocktail. And so we get great vases and a wonderful jar and tray, but you want to keep them different colors so no one gets confused, so the mother doesn't pick up an alcoholic beverage. So this is a shower curtain.
How cute is that?
Keep in mind you're throwing a shower. So we went and found a shower curtain, and through the grommets we just put ribbon to kind of polish it all
together.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Tara Wilson, thank you very much. For more info, CBS11TV.com. Click on links and numbers. So what do you do when people show up unexpectedly at your door and you're expected to entertain? From now on, you don't have to panic because event designer Tara Wilson is here to help us stock up so we don't freak out.
There you go.
It's all about the party pantry.
So we say always be prepared for a party pantry. So first, go to the grocery store and stock up on non-perishable food items. Get some hard cheeses, soft cheeses, a little prosciutto, a little salami, olives. Keep that stocked.
And always have it on hand. So
always
have
some
fresh crackers.
Yes, and if you eat it yourself, refill it.
Okay, good idea. Yeah. I love just seeing this beautiful stuff that we probably have somewhere in the cabinet.
Your place setting. So, but think about introducing a unique salad plate to really give your table a pop of color. And the bar, you don't have to offer everything. So a bottle of white wine, a bottle of red wine, maybe a gin, a vodka, and a bourbon. But make sure you have the proper glassware. And that way you can always serve the drinks that you want, from a champagne flute all the way down to a martini glass.
And you always look classy. Event designer Tara Wilson here with something new to make your wedding extra special. These are really the hottest trends of the season.
They are the hottest trends of the season. So do we want to start with the fashion?
Look at this.
One of my favorite parts. The pocket square is starting to replace the boutonniere.
It's so classy. That green is just absolutely, it just pops off that tuxedo. And look at the beautiful dress. What are the trends here we need to take note of?
Okay, well, first of all, this is a designer gown with organza that has been laser cut. And then the stones on the front, that's called a stomacher. And it's fashioned after the 1920s fashions. And those used to be removable.
Well, let's move on to the flowers, because these are jumping out at us.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous? And they smell wonderful. So the new trend for floral is a real gardeny look, less matchy-matchy and more mixed and matched.
Okay.
These happen to be designed by the Garden Gate in Uptown Dallas, but they are really just beautiful and stunning, and I love just all the texture that they've used.
It is so pretty, and I have to say it pops on this green tablecloth, which again ties back to the guy's tuxedo.
Absolutely, you want to pull those elements together.
Just finally, I want to touch on these. You say that it's cocktail flights that are now the way to go at weddings.
Instead of wine flights and instead of a signature drink, you offer smaller beverages so that the guests can try multiple things. It's still a great way to incorporate drinks, still keeping your costs down, but you have 3 instead of just one signature cocktail.
And everything is classy when you're talking Tara Wilson.
Well, happy Earth Day. That's the whole reason we're talking about going green. You know, and people think going green is hard, but we're all about convenience and making it easy. And I love the fact that designers are coming up with apps for your iPhone
What's
to make
more
it
convenient
really easy.
than an app, an iPhone app?
Absolutely. So a couple that I really love is the Good Guide and then Find Green. Those are 2 great apps that are online that you can put on your iPhone and make it really easy to be green.
Okay. And if we want to communicate old school style, if we want to maybe write our friends a note, then we can also be eco-friendly with that in that area as well.
So you want to think about stationery that's either recycled or is definitely eco-friendly. One of the things I love is I recently received a note from a friend of mine on a piece of birchwood bark.
Wow.
She just pulled that off and wrote me a note on it, and I thought, you know, what a great idea. Think about using things that you wouldn't normally when you're conveying your messages. And yes, going back old school is a good idea.
Event designer Tara Wilson with us today. I love this, Tara. Look at this spread, everybody. Kind of like the real thing. You say it all starts really with the tickets.
Right, with the tickets. So if you and your friends didn't score football tickets, you can still get some make-believe tickets from partyshelf.com to invite your guests over. They actually feel like real tickets. You can get them in less than 2 days.
And of course, you've got to have the tablescape. This is really cute decorating.
So this is really easy to do. You notice that we just went and purchased indoor, outdoor carpet from the hardware store and used white duct tape on this to create the yard lines. Then we took miniature footballs from minisportsballs.com and stuffed them in these lucite boxes. It's a very simple, inexpensive
It looks great.
centerpiece.
Tell everybody the rule for party favors.
The rules for party favors is it needs to be useful or consumable, and I think you need to spend less than $10. So we got these wonderful cookies from Cookies by Design. They have these prepared. And you just send this home with your guest as their party favor. No matter which team wins and which team loses, they still go home with a sweet taste in their mouth.